Howdy folks, welcome back to Black Mountain. It's been a few days, lot going on, a lot of waiting, but right now it's chore time. The cows are pretty much out of water, so I've come down here to the pond, and I've got the tanker filled up, so we just need to take that up, get the cows watered, get them fed, then we might mow some grass. I've got a few areas around here that aren't the official fields, but we can get some grass off of them. And you can see I've got a little bit of a cattail problem out there. But that's alright. As long as I can still get water out of here. If it gets too bad, we'll throw a couple grass carp in there. Let's see if we can just chug up the hill with us. No problem. Okay, slight problem. There we go. That track to dig in. Come on. It is 8,000 liters of water. It's a lot. Beautiful. So that ought to last us quite a while. Look at that, all the cows are standing out there, just waiting for their water. So it's finally started to dry out a little bit after all that rain. And I've actually used up some water. I did get a pump installed. It's just kind of an emergency pump, just in case I run out. So you can see that sitting over there. That actually comes with seasons, but it charges you money for water. It's just kind of a, like I said, emergency. It'll keep it from going below like 15% or something like that. Mainly so you just don't forget and your cows die. That's bad. Come on, little beast. This thing up here. So, grabbing water out of the pond doesn't cost me anything. We just gotta remember to do it. There we go. I think they're getting pretty low on feed. So we'll run over and get the Massey. Still got a little bit of hay hanging out here and there. There's been a bunch of updates to Seasons around grass. Again, I am running the development version of Seasons. So it's got all the latest and greatest patches in it. I think they kind of got the grass sorted now, so where it should work like it's supposed to. Makes sense, and the windrowers don't eat grass anymore. So once that gets pushed out, it should make a lot of people happy. So what's going on over there? Well, let's hop in the tractor here and we'll go take a look on the way over. So I got to having so much fun making hay that I ended up drying all my grass. So I pulled some out here into a hay snake. And I'm going to let that get moisturized again by the rain, hopefully. And if it gets enough moisture in it, we're going to make some silage out of that. So that's why we have a hay snake there. Still got plenty of hay in the barn. No problem. We're going to run over here and get some TMR, and then I'll show you what's hiding over there behind the pond dam. It has been a few days, but I have been busy. Moved a lot of dirt. Poured some concrete. I dumped some hay there just for fun. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. It didn't take it in the straw trigger, which is good. So if that turns into grass, then we'll grab that as well. I'm going to see how these beefs do, but I think we're going to probably get 3 or 4 more. We'll keep an eye on the price. I'm not sure when the best time to buy is. Maybe in the spring after they've had their calves and there's some new ones. We'll have to see how that works. But it doesn't seem to take a whole lot for 4 cows. Sorry, 1 cow, 3 bulls. Sorry guys, sorry fellas. It's the udders, it throws me off. So let's pull up our contabulator here. All right, we're all full. We can only feed them 1,000 liters at a time. But their health's getting up. They're all at 86%. They're putting on some weight. The boys here are starting to push 1,000 pounds. And I'm not sure what's going on here with the old Bessie here. Well, we'll just have to see. I do believe she's supposed to be artificially inseminated. But anywho, let's go take a gander over here behind the pond dam. That's some big changes. I moved a bunch of dirt, planted a bunch of grass, poured a little concrete, and 3 days later, got ourselves a little silage clamp. Kind of leveled this all out, took a bunch of dirt off the dam, smoothed the dam out. The only thing now, I'm kind of concerned this road is going to wash out, so we might have to do a little more dirt work there. But I got to talk to the county, see what they want to do. So yeah, we got ourselves a silage clamp. So I think I'm going to grab the mower, and we're going to get some of this grass that I planted the other day. It's not, I don't think it's fully grown yet. Let's go right up here through the brush. It's not fully grown yet, but we'll get a little grass off of it. Get that thrown in the silage clamp. Silage pit, silage clamp, silo. I don't know what y'all call that. We usually just call them silos, but that can also be a place to store your grain, so I don't know. It's a thing. We're going to put some grass in it. That I do know. I might even mow some of this just right here. Why not? I did fix my rhino, although it's still got some errors in the log. You remember it was just solid brown, so I went ahead and put the default dirt and wear map on it. Just so it's not going to be perfect, but it looks a lot better than just turning solid brown. So it looks like she's got a little dirt on her. So we'll just mow this here behind the barn, and we'll hop down there by the house. We'll give that a mow. Now it looks like this is coming out as dry, which is part of the new update that they did. It actually is back to working like it should. And then the windrowers don't delete the grass like they were doing. So I'm not sure when that'll get pushed to the official release. But right now in the beta build, it works nicely. If you mow dry grass, basically if the wet crop symbol isn't up, you get semi-dry. That should just sit in the sun and turn into hay. We shouldn't have to TED that. So I might just leave that there by the barn as a test on that theory. It's the way it worked over on Ravenport when I was doing some testing. Actually, you know what? I don't think this will turn into silage, will it? If it's dry like this? You have to have wet grass to make silage? I just thought of that. Don't actually know. I think you do. This might be all for naught. I want to mow this little patch here and we'll do some experimenting. Yeah, I just got to thinking. I bet you have to have the high moisture to turn it into silage. Well, we'll make some more hay. We can just make sure the sun's going to dry this out like it's supposed to. I got all excited. I wanted to use my new silage clamp. Yeah, at least we got the cows fed. We got something accomplished today. I noticed in the log, one of the errors is it's missing sounds, and I guess I hadn't really noticed. This doesn't make any noise, this rhino. The tractor's making a lot of noise, so I need to get that fixed. I don't think I've changed this rhino mod, so I guess last season it just never occurred to me that it wasn't making noise. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I did back up the mod so I could continue the series. Maybe I just got the wrong version or something. Maybe I had a different version before. I don't know. It was many months between then and now. But it is missing lots of sounds. The move up down sound and the actual mowing stuff sound. Come on, little Massey, swing around. There you go. Alrighty, well, we'll do a little experimenting. I do think, now that I actually think about it, that we need this grass to be wet to make silage out of it. So we will test that theory. I'll go grab the windrower, get that windrowed, and then we'll get the old Hoover hooked up, and we'll go dump it in the pit and see what happens. I'll see you in a bit. Well, this is kind of weird, but I guess it works. Probably for technical reasons, when you pick up semi-dry grass, looks like it just turns into grass. So I'm gonna Hoover this up, and we'll go put it in the silage pit and see if we can cover it. I know there was a note in the code about picking up a semi-dry windrow with like a shovel, a fork, that it would turn it to grass because it loses, basically it loses the drying info, because the drying info is kept as a bitmap on the ground. So I think that's why it turns to grass. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. When you pick up semi-dry, it turns to grass. That's all you need to know. Again, this is a development version of Seasons. It might be different in the release version. I don't remember what it did. But this is the way it works right now in the development version. So we got almost a trailer load of grass here, 60% or so. Really hard to see that against this texture. Missed some over here. It's really good camouflage. Sometimes I miss some on the corners because it can't squirt it in the trailer there, and it fills up its internal buffer. Alright, one last little bit. We'll go back for it. Yeah, 2/3 of the trailer. It's not too bad off this little patch here. Wasn't even fully grown, I don't think. There we go. So, let's go dump this in the pit as an experiment. But it says grass in the trailer, and it looks like grass now, so I think we can actually do that. We can make silage. I guess if you had a baler that wrapped, it wouldn't work, because, well, I don't know. I don't know if you pick it up with a baler, does it turn into regular grass? Don't actually know. Not going to let me dump this here? Been a while since I did silage. Oh no, it says we're okay. So I'm going to make just a little area down here at the back. I don't even have a leveler. Alright, let's hop out, and is it R to cover that up? Fill level oh, it sees it as chaff. Okay. Oh, that's right, you gotta compact it. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I did silage. Alright, we gotta compact it. We gotta smush it. And I bet the little New Holland would be good at smushing. So we will grab that. I need to make a little access road up through here. For now, we'll just claw our way up the hill. Still need to do a little more dirt work back in here. Get her all nice. I'm going to leave this stuff here and just see if it dries to hay. It should, but just want to make sure it works on this map as well. Alright, so we're going to leave this little guy here. And we're going to take a jog. And we'll see how the little New Holland does for flattening. Might need to get myself a silage scoop or leveler, whatever you want to call it. I know. All good, cows. I'm going to make you some silage so we can get you some TMR. Hopefully. I don't think we got enough to last through the winter. I'm not sure. It said something like we needed 6,800 liters, and I made... How much TMR did we make? Was it 10,000? So in theory, we have enough for the year, and what we're making now will be good for next year. That's the theory. It's a little scary coming down that slope. Alright, let's just charge at this full speed and see what happens. Whee! Oh yeah. Smushing like a champ. I guess I need my little... Did it tell me compacting up here? Yeah. The downside is we're gonna fill up half the silo with this little pile. Alright, I'm going to drive back and forth on this for a bit. And then I'll check back in with you. Alrighty, that didn't take too awful long. It says it's all smushed. There we go. I guess that stuff doesn't count. We'll have to scoop that. This is just the in-game silo. Should work alright, I guess. So if I bring this up, it does tell me there. What my little tool. No, that just shows the ground. Alright. We can use the F1 menu. So that's our little experiment. I assume that's going to work as it should. It looks like it's all working. The only thing will be to see if that hay up there does indeed, or I mean the grass, semi-dry grass up there, does indeed turn into hay. I think it will. But we'll see. There's been a lot of changes, like I said, to the way grass works. And it's for the better, I think. It kind of works logically now. If you mow not wet crop grass, you get semi-dry. If you mow, when it says wet crop, you get grass, what they call wet grass. And then you have to ted the wet grass if you want it to turn into hay. Semi-dry will just dry in the sun and the wind. And it all works. And the windrowers, I tested out the in-game windrowers that were eating it before, and they all work. So hopefully all those good changes get pushed out in a new release soonish, so everybody can enjoy them. But that's it for this one. I'm going to call it quits, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.